Is your marketing today effective? You know, marketing in today's world has changed significantly. If you look at the methods that you used to traditionally market your small business to, whether that be newspaper, yellow pages, TV, radio, whatever method that was, that mass media type of advertising and marketing is just not as effective anymore as it used to be. I think the other thing that you have to think about is with the overload of information that people get today in all different channels and modes of marketing, people tend to tune it out. They don't want this fire hose sprayed at them of all of this information. And another thing is, from an information standpoint, with the advent of technology and the internet, people are taking a more active role in finding what they're looking for. You know, 93% of all buying decisions today start with a search online, a Google search. And so that tool alone, the simple fact that people are looking for those types of things online first, is critical that you're there and people are finding you to make your marketing more effective. I'm Mike Farrell. I'm President and CEO of EntreSherpa and the Pinecrest Group, and I'm the author of Ultimate Breakthrough Planning, the Business Planning Funnel. And let me tell you a little bit about my story in creating businesses, and really from a marketing perspective, some of the successes and some of the failures that I've had. I grew up in a small town in South Dakota. My dad was an entrepreneur for 50 years, and I watched him build his business over the years and really got that itch to have my own business as soon as I was able to do that. And so right out of college I started my first business, and thinking that, you know, this can't be that hard. All I got to do is just do what I need to do, and you know, the business will take care of itself. I found very quickly that that wasn't the case, and in fact that first business venture was a miserable failure. I ran it into the ground in 6 months. It was very humiliating to know that, you know, here's my dad, he's a successful entrepreneur, and my first time out I just fell flat on my face. And so I tried to learn from that. I tried to really learn from that experience, and so my second time out was a little bit better. It still wasn't great, but it was a little bit better, and I was able to make a living and do that. And so as I realized that one of the key ingredients, though, to any successful business is processes and systems. And fortunately along the way I was able to come across this idea of what I call the business planning funnel. It's what I wrote Ultimate Breakthrough Planning about. I refined it and tuned it and redid it a little bit over the years to really make it fit all of the businesses that I've had the opportunity to work with and work on. And part of that was really making sure that you had a process and system in place from a marketing perspective. And I worked with a whole bunch of different companies and was involved in a number of different startups. But you know the old saying that it works so well you quit doing it. In 1995 I started a company, and the first couple of years were a struggle. We were really working to try and figure out how to make that. It was sort of a new concept and a new industry, and we were trying to make it happen. And you know, I'm sitting in my office on a Saturday morning one day and started going through some of the old files, and I'm kind of a pack rat. I kind of keep all the old stuff that I've worked on. Just, you never know when you might be able to dig something out that you can use. And so I happened to come across this whole idea of the business planning funnel that I'd sort of set aside, even though it had been successful in a lot of the other things that I'd worked on. And I was so involved in the day-to-day activities of that business that I kind of just, you know, forgot about it and forgot about how important it is to have those processes and systems in place. And I started looking at it, and the light bulb went off, and I thought, you know, we've got to get back on track here, and I've got to really do something to get things going as far as this business goes. And so I called my team together that following Monday morning, and using that process, we put together a game plan, a strategic action plan that really focused on what we needed to do to make that business successful. That year we grew that business over 200%. And it was a great success going forward. And so the moral of the story, or the point of the story, is that you really want to make sure that you've got systems and processes in place. But for our purposes on this video, especially when it comes to marketing, I think marketing is absolutely essential to any business. And a lot of businesses, and especially a lot of small businesses, get sales and marketing confused. And they really don't understand the difference and what the difference is. Marketing today is very very different, as I mentioned. And you have to really be able to position you and your business as that authority, as that expert, so that when those 93% of the people that do Google searches go out there and look for you, they're able to find you. And you have a credible story that you're telling them and giving them a reason to come to you and do business with you. In that, I've created a series of videos that I call the 7 Pillars of Power Marketing. In this series, I've really put together a number of videos that really talk specifically about getting a great marketing system in place and utilizing some of the great technology and tools that are out there today so that people are able to find you. If you click on the box next to this, you can enter your name and you get immediate access to these videos. The first part of the videos are actually questions that clients have asked me over the years on how to be more effective from a marketing perspective. And then the second piece of the videos, the second part of the videos are what I call the 7 Pillars of Power Marketing, which I think are the 7 key principles that every small business needs to be doing and functioning in order to make sure that their marketing is effective and they're getting the greatest return on investment in their marketing dollars. So I hope that you'll take the time to take a look at these videos. All of them are short videos, 3 to 5 minutes, and give you some great ideas and some great tools that you can put to work right away in your business to make your marketing more successful. I hope you enjoy them, and I'd love to hear back from you and let me know what you think of them. Thanks.